bracket, Austin teaming with who? With Desley. Austin teaming with Desley got upset by Beans and Witherman.
That is quite the upset.
That is a big upset.
Neither of those are players that I would consider, like, they're not bad. They're both very good players, but I wouldn't say that they're like,
I think
the ones that you would expect to be upsetting Desley also.
Right. Individually, if you take them all in singles brackets, you would just favor Austin Desley.
Absolutely. Every time.
That's why doubles is a wild format, because it's not just
device unavailable indeed.
It's not just singles plus an extra person. It's
that's true.
An entirely different metagame.
As we've discovered over the past couple of weeks in our escapades in teaming. This is a very, very strange format, and I'm curious to see how double Palutena performs.
Yeah, Palutena is probably pretty good at passing to herself in that she can nair into her own nair.
That's
Isn't that
true.
crazy?
You can also
look at that.
forward throw into your teammate's nair and such.
He was actually going for another up air that would have caught if he didn't jump into his teammate's gigantic up air. That's insane. So the double Palutena, of course, by Orex and Cheeks. Orex, I don't know that he has a Palutena, but it's Palutena, whatever. Cheeks has been developing this Palutena.
I just had to watch a Palutena double up smash on ledge to cover almost everything.
Just about everything. That up smash is so active.
Smash Ultimate is quite a video game.
Oh, down throw. Oh, okay, nice. Other Palu is there with the dash attack. TM88 is going to be Cheeks. That very sad-looking emoticon is representing Orex, as is the usual.
I wonder what that face looks like, were Orex to make that face in real life.
I never understand what the squiggly line is supposed to be in a mouth. Like, how does anyone...
I think it's kind of like nervous, like, I don't know, kind of, maybe.
It's just impossible for me to picture that on a human mouth. But it's a very recognizable cartoon emotion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's a lot like that. Like, Mario up smashing at ledge in that manner makes me feel a very recognizable cartoon emotion.
Yeah. Like, want to throw up? Question mark?
That one. I believe that's the one. I'm interested. This has been such a strange teams game, and like the way that interactions have like shaped out. There's never really been like one teammate creating like a sandwich situation to set up a team combo or whatever. It's just like two 1v1s that trade off at a different set of 1v1s and then back. And it's sometimes they run into each other.
I'm definitely seeing like the most passes back and forth between green team.
Yeah,
but I mean red team's had their moments here and there
for sure. I wonder. Ooh, that was a cute air to follow up. I wonder if he had any plans for something afterwards, or if he just wanted to send it back to center.
That's a tragic explosive flame. Knocking your own party out.
Explosive flame is a very feast or famine move. You either like do the cool thing with it, or you just die for pushing the button.
Explosive flame is actually incredibly, like, 10 times better in doubles. It's like an okay move in singles, right?
Yeah.
Like, we all thought it was good at week 1 of Ultimate, and it slowly got worse and worse. But in doubles, this move is insane because the Palutena can play the back foot and just be behind the front wall and drop this explosive flame that the opponent has to block. And you can drop, you can use that as like a backup against whatever your teammate's unsafe pressure was.
Yeah, also as seen briefly right there, it's very, very good off ledge because if you do it while rising, it'll snap to the ground and makes it really hard for your opponent to edgeguard you, especially if you have a teammate on backup.
At Ultimatum, there was actually a really interesting early team that I thought was really funny, which was Ganondorf Palutena.
Interesting.
It was a Louisiana group. I can't remember the players.
Was it Zai and someone else?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh my goodness.
Cute.
But there was basically Ganondorf. I believe Ganondorf's tag was combo. He was up at the front. He would drop forward smashes, so the opponent would have to hold that block, right? And then Palutena would be in the back foot with the explosive flame. So after they blocked the forward smash, their shield just got shredded. That's tragic.
That was... I just heard Yakety Sax playing the whole time. It was a very goofy... They just like kept trying to throw into each other. Like he had up smash and then let it rip, and then he released forward throw.
Yeah,
and it was like,
come on.
They're like very clearly going to win this game because they've got like a pretty sizable lead on this single Mario. But at the same time, like, what is happening?
Yeah, it's just like the moment where you drop your phone, or you almost drop your phone, and then you try to catch it, and you just end up juggling your phone for a few seconds before it gets thrown across the room.
Yeah, almost invariably, you like tip it off your finger and then it ends 40 feet away from you.
Yeah, it's 10 times worse than if you would just let it drop. And look, immediately starting with that double explosive flame, putting on the pressure. That move is ridiculous when you're playing Palutena support.
Yeah, looking at it under that context, I absolutely agree. I hadn't really... Oh, that was a cute footstool. That was so good.
Look at that.
If they had finished that whole interaction, that would have been crazy.
Look at this green team working together. That's beautiful. That's what I like to see out of teams.
I feel like Palutena, of all characters that can team with themselves, I feel like Palutena has like more synergy than most characters teaming with themselves, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. Palutena definitely has a lot going for her, just as far as a doubles character. Yeah, in general, but as a doubles character, she just thrives.
Yeah, I would agree.
Funny. And I feel like both green team members, like neither one has a character that can play support super well. They both like... Greninja needs a lot of space.
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like he suffers in doubles, and I could be wrong, but I feel like he suffers in doubles from not being able to just use space as a tool nearly as much.
Yeah, and it's hard to jump in on a set of teammates. Much harder than it is to jump in on one character. And
right.
Gren needs to jump in.
Oh, that footstool was tragic.
That was rude. That was just rude.
If it was intentional, that would have been sick, but you definitely saw him rise with Nair. Tragic.
I actually do that a lot intentionally as Joker. I'll go down for a footstool and I'll double jump where I would cover them going low, and I'll do like back air where they go high. Nice. So it's like a 50-50, or it's a not quite a frame trap, but like kind of that same principle.
That's interesting.
That's a very dangerous position for green team.
There we go. Gets the up throw. That
good air dodge.
Yeah, that could have been big.
Very, very scared for him. Content to just sit on ledge and let his teammate sort of find his way down. Palutena, like, not the best disadvantage, but like is serviceable enough where taking your time on ledge there is probably the smart thing to do.
The defensive movement, the weaves out of Cheeks have been incredible.
Yes.
Just like, he's in the air the whole time, and he's just barely moving out of the range of the opponent's aerial attacks.
That he absolutely is. For some reason, I thought he was going to footstool his own teammate.
Yeah. It's always a fun strat.
Palutena's airspeed is truly something you recommend. I don't know why it's still surprising to me after all this time, but like watching Cheeks and Orex just be so content to just like drift in and out to threaten an option and just not push anything.
Okay, so we got a back throw. Greninja can't. Yeah, I feel like up smash maybe is the idea if you're close enough.
Yeah.
But
was that a forward throw?
It could have been. Sometimes Mario forward throw is wild if you DI wrong, expecting something else.
That is true.
He was at like 160.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Ooh, cute little...
Oh, that is so sad to see.
Yeah.
Up here, scooping up your teammate.
I'm interested what each team's strategy is here, because like I feel like you could very easily make an argument that one team or the other is in the lead, but I would not call this even.
Definitely not. Whoever gets to the 1v1 first,
yeah,
or the 2v1 work first, has a significant lead.
Absolutely.
But it could go either way.
That will take the stock though, for sure.
And now we've got low percents where green team has the biggest advantage here.
For some reason I was looking at the bottom left and I thought Mario still had a stock, and I was like, but where is he?
But where? Mario is missing.
It's
no.
It's like playing peekaboo with a 2-year-old. I just don't have object permanence.
Would you like to actually just play the game Mario is missing? So I feel like that's where we're at right now.
Absolutely.
Okay. So now at least Greninja in a 2v1 has space to play with in theory. But
unless Cheeks and Orex, play the smother.
Yeah, but nothing he can do is like super safe to get things started.
I wonder what the plan is. Like, I wonder what they're looking for. I see a lot of spacing fair, but I think they're just like looking for a stray hit rather than trying to develop some sort of strategy.
Yeah.
Like there, that very easily could have been like a setup or a back air, but they were just content to reset, I suppose.
I think the idea is wait for Greninja to dash attack and punish.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he was just...
Yeah.
Oh, his control... It looks like his control messed up. Yeah. That's unfortunate. You hate to see that.
That's kind of tragic. He was definitely running it back. Like, both players were building up percent. Pal is kind of light.
We lost audio really briefly and I was confused.
That's tragic.